Now that you've witnessed the downfall of Diddy, who's next?
If you look at who's next, are you saying who's next from a white man or who next from 50 Cent? Hold on. 50 tried to tear down Irv. 50 tries to tear down Puff. 50 tries to tear down Jay. 50 tries to tear down me. Y'all think that's all right? Because right now, when you say who's next, because there's 50 that's always looking to tear a black man down.
Would you?
I'm the only one left that was not a rapper, that was really trying to be a businessman from a young age. And I feel like because I was never tempted by things that were morally compromising to my manhood, because I invented pause, I never violated any of my moral codes.
Okay.
You know, it's funny how conveniently it is that I'm seeing all over social media now that 50 Cent is getting a lot of pushback for releasing the Netflix documentary about Diddy. Number one, this has been being said for months now. I think he first said it like last year when Diddy first started with this whole situation. And I thought it was going to be a joke. Dame Dash even said, yeah, where's the documentary at? Oh, that's cap. He's not releasing it. So why y'all ain't say all this then? Why now, once that it came out and it's getting all these views, now all of a sudden, oh, 50's the bad guy because he's tearing a black man down and he would never do this to a white person. What white person does 50 Cent have any interest in, quote unquote, tearing down or exposing? 50 Cent is attached to hip hop culture. He's got film crew, a film production company. So this is what he does. He produces content. And he's produced a documentary that has exposed somebody, which this is not the first documentary that we've seen about P. Diddy. This is probably the second, maybe third one that's came out. Why all of a sudden when 50 Cent does it, see, they keep saying, oh, well, it's a black man doing it. He made a documentary. It's a black man who's holding a black man accountable. Now, whether you want to talk about, oh, 50 has a domestic violence case or whatever y'all say, whatever narrative y'all want to run with, I just get mad at this fake selective outrage that, oh, he's tearing down a black man. You talking about the same black man that tore down black men and black women? I'm seeing all this negativity about 50 because he released a documentary about somebody that a lot of people have been considering a monster. And that monster is serving time, not for everything that he's been alleged of doing, but because of a specific case. But it is kind of because of the things that he's done, because that's even what the judge said in the case, is that all this other stuff that you've been accused of is what led up to this in the first place. So that's why he got the years that he got. So why is it that you're more upset about 50 showcasing it or bringing it up or making a documentary about it than you are about Diddy actually doing it? I don't hear y'all talking about how Diddy tore down black men. I don't hear y'all talking about how, Diddy owed all his artist money and was using people and all the satanic stuff and all the people that is either dead or went to prison or jail because of just being in proximity of P. Diddy. And 50, you want to talk about him tearing down one black man who's considered a monster, but 50 is directly responsible for plenty of black men and women becoming millionaires, 6-digit earners, 100,000-aires, even dozens of thousandaires. And unlike Diddy, 50 actually got his people paid, because you don't really hear people coming out saying 50 did bad business or 50 owes me this or that, this, that, and the third. So it's funny that somebody like Dame Dash would say he tried to tear me down, he tried to tear Jay down. Dame been going on the radio for the last 20 years talking about Jay. Dame was just on the Breakfast Club calling them gay and saying that they're not a man, tearing down a black man to his face. So this selective outrage is crazy to me.
Do you think 50 Cent went too hard on Diddy?
When you see the circumstances of Diddy messing with his baby mother, so right then and there, you know that has a lot to do with it. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, he's human. Like if me and my girl break up and then 2 months later he's banging out my girl, then you know what I'm saying? Like I still might have feelings for my girl. A lot of people are gonna try to play like they don't, but you're gonna be a little salty. Okay? So he's a little salty. He's a little salty, and
so
He's taking it too far.
I saw the Diddy documentary. Here's what I'm going to say about the Diddy documentary. And I have no problem with black people holding black people accountable. I'm having a problem with black people needing to expose black people that in-depthly.
Yeah.
But you never expose white people who do things to black people. The Roman Catholic Church has taken advantage of way more children than R. Kelly allegedly did.
Right.
Are you following me?
I'm following you.
Jeffrey Epstein has taken advantage of way more women than Sean Combs allegedly did. But where is the documentary on Epstein by black people? Where's the documentary on the Roman Catholic Church excesses on black people? You see what I'm saying? So to me, the 50 Cent documentary, again, respect the 50, no issues there. It is an example of self-hatred disguised as community service. You see how that go? It looks like community service. No, it's not.
Dr. Umar is just pandering. That is the most straw man ass thing I have ever heard. Oh, this documentary is self-hatred. So now he hates himself because he made a documentary about a black man. Okay, let me ask you a question. Does he hate himself because of all the black rappers that he made diss songs about? Matter of fact, Dr. Umar, do you hate yourself because of the black women that did you wrong and you went from talking about queens, mother goddess, earth, black queens, forever, snow bunnies, nether, to talking the most worst, disgusting, called them everything but a child of God? Those women that you talked about, do you hate yourself because they're black? You see what I'm saying? Selective fake outrage. And this is a moment. Everybody's trying to go viral off of it. So they either taking the stance of, okay, well, we've been beating up on Diddy for the last year. Let's go the other route. Let's get it on 50 Cent and say that he's exposing and he tried to keep it respectful, like, you know, I have no issues with 50, but then you turn around and say that it's self-hate. Just too black. Just too much. The racist, the racial theme or undertone of this whole situation of trying to say, well, a black man is tearing down another black man. Nah, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. You can't say in one hand, I'm with black people holding each other accountable, and then turn around and say, well, where's all the white documentaries? Why don't you go produce it with that money that people gave you for school? Do you hate yourself because you've been talking about this school and this still ain't open yet? Get on my nerves with that nonsense. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. You got a business, you got a brand, you got music. Nobody knows you exist and you need exposure. DM me or email me right now, bookingcranklucas@gmail.com to get the exposure that you need, and I will share your content on my platform. I got 850,000 subscribers on YouTube. I got 450,000 followers on Instagram. I have the audience that you need to get your content in front of. And right now, I'm running the holiday special, so you can get all this exposure for the low. Hit me up right now. I got you.